Students, good morning. Students, earlier we have written reactants on the left hand side and products on the right hand side to represent a chemical equation. Now, an arrow in between reactants and products, which means give rise to. For example, when nitrogen gas that react with hydrogen gas to form ammonia, which is again in gaseous state. But when we have written the formulae of the reactant and products, we have not mentioned physical state. So similarly, these are three facts which can be mentioned in the chemical equation to make it more informative. So our topic is how can we make a chemical equation more informative. So we can mention number one, that is fact 1, physical state of each reactant and product. Like in this particular reaction, when sodium metal is in solid state, therefore I have written S for the solid. When sodium metal reacts with water is in liquid state, so I have mentioned L along with water. To form sodium hydroxide, which is in aqueous state. Aqueous means it is surrounded by the water molecules. So, aqueous, AQ for the aqueous along with sodium hydroxide. And the second product is hydrogen gas. For the gas, I have written G here. So, we can mention the physical state along with each reactant and product to make it more informative. And sometimes there is a formation of precipitates. Precipitates are the visible particles. Actually, like when a curd is formed, so the protein particles of the milk, these become visible because these are insoluble in the reaction mixture. So these come out in the form of precipitate, that is in the form of curd particles. So we can mention the precipitate formed with arrow pointing downwards along with the product, along with the formula of the product. So in the chemical equation, this arrow that is pointing downward, this indicates that product is in precipitate form. So now the fact 2, that we can mention the conditions of reaction like of temperature, pressure and catalyst. If it is we are using any catalyst, we can also mention catalyst here, that is above the arrow. For example, when carbon monoxide gas, hydrogen gas, these are compressed under pressure of 340 atmospheric pressure, then there is a formation of methanol. So we have mentioned the pressure here, that is 340 atmospheric pressure. Similarly, we can write the temperature also. We can write triangle to represent heat, or we can mention any temperature, the value of temperature also, like 273, 373, whatever it is. Now here in this reaction, ethene gas react with hydrogen gas to form ethane gas. So this reaction takes place in the presence of nickel. So hydrogenation of ethene takes place in the presence of catalyst nickel. Students, catalyst is a substance which increases the speed of the reaction. So this reaction is taking place along with nickel. So we have mentioned nickel here above the arrow. Now, third fact that we can mention whether the heat is evolved or absorbed during a chemical equation, during a chemical reaction. Now, in this particular reaction, that is combustion of carbon. Here, when carbon burns with oxygen, there is a formation of carbon dioxide gas, and along with lot of heat is evolved. So, we have mentioned heat along with the products. We can also mention heat along with the reactants here in this particular case by sign negative here towards the left hand side, or with plus sign towards the product side if heat is evolved. So these are the three facts which make the equation more informative. Now, although we have mentioned here, but it is not always necessary to mention the physical state and reaction conditions in balanced chemical equation. So we can left this step until it is asked in the questions. Thanks. Have a nice day.